The windows open wider, black coffee on the stove. There's nowhere left to hide now beneath the yellow moon. The dust is dancing slowly across the wooden floor. A moment I am holy is knocking at my door. Better let it in. Better let it in. Better let it in. The grass is tall and swaying like waves upon the sea. I hear the children playing, and you are here with me. Better let it be. Better let it be. Better let it be. The heavy coat is hanging deep inside the hall. The morning bells ain't ringing. I'm standing 10 feet tall. Better let it be. Better let it be. Better let it be. Love is patient, love is kind. Love is your friend all the time. Love is me and love is you. Love will make you feel brand new. That's love. That's love. That's love. That's just love. Love is silly and love is fun. Love will make you lift a ton. Love is crazy and love is cool. Love will make you act a fool. That's love. That's love. That's love. That's just love. That's love. That's love. That's love. It's not angry, it's not proud. It's not here to please the crowd. It's that quiet voice you knew, speaking softly inside of you. Hey, hey, hey. That's love. That's love. Love is joyous and love is bright. Love will help you see the light. Love is hope, love is whole. Love sounds like rock and roll. Love is gentle and love is strong. Love can never be wrong. Love is funky and love is wild. Love will never go out of style. That's love. That's love. That's love. That's just love. That's love. That's love.
driver's license, and there's nothing we can do. Running every day past the city of Pasadena, at Cecilia on the radio. Swear I could have died right there and I'd be happy. Guess time tricked me, 'cause where'd it go? And I wonder, I wanna know if life gets any better. Pretend like the smoke's up on your roof. Stay up every night, no worries about our problems or how to solve them. But do we know? Swear I could have died right there and not be happy. Guess time tripped me, 'cause where to go? And I wonder, I wanna know if life gets any better. Pretend like it's raining, talk about the weather. Play the tape of when we were stupid kids, middle fingers up. I wanna know, I wanna know. Where are those days gone?
돌고 돌아 결국 또 replay 괜찮다 믿으면 또다시 relay 내 맘속 깊은 곳 어딘가 계속 너를 내게 돌려보내 습관처럼 뱉던 말 괜찮다고 하지만 사실 난 하나도 괜찮지가 않은데 놀랐다 지우기를 몇 번 보낼까 말까 고민 수백 번 오늘 밤도 또 너를 리플레이해 돌고 돌아 결국 또 리플레이 괜찮다 믿으면 또다시 relay 내 맘속 깊은 곳 어디가 계속 나를 내게 돌려보내 돌려보고 또 멈췄다 play 마지막처럼만 계속돼 replay 네가 떠나 그날부터 난 이 시간 안에서 홀로 replay 괜찮아진 것 같다가도 문득 네 소식이 들리면 발걸음만 괜히 멈춰서 있게 돼 사실 난 하나도 괜찮지가 않아